Okay, Ethan, so great to see you. Thank you for coming back in and giving us a bit of your time. If you can just tell us where you are now and what kind of path you've led after you left the academy.
So after leaving the academy, went to Chester for a little bit, then joined Guiseley. After I went on loan to Balper, which is the Evo Stick Prem, then signed for Matlock. Having from this year, from Christmas to the end of the season there, then joining Basford until a month ago.
Many goals? You got goals in you?
Not this season, 1 or 2. What
about other seasons?
Couple. When I left the year, I played a couple of leagues below. I got 15 and 35.
15 goals?
Which is okay, which got me my move to
15 and 35?
15 and 35.
That's more than okay.
Yeah, okay.
It's almost 1 and 2 ratio.
Yeah.
That's very impressive.
Okay. From going from there to Matlock was probably going to be my move. 3 goals, 18 games.
I mean, you sound a little bit embarrassed about 3 goals in 18 games. What I would say is, from my time with you, I would not have had you down as a goal scorer. I would have you down as, I know we've got number 8 here, but your game is based around being combative, breaking up counter-attacks, getting the ball, giving it simply. So don't be too hard on yourself if you've only got 3 goals in 18 games.
Enough man, jeez. 6
Okay.
or 7.
Yeah.
So,
Champagne?
No.
Did you drink it? No,
don't drink.
No. Have you given
Dad brought him.
Yeah.
One night when he come home from the club, he brought it to me.
So currently,
Yes.
where are we now?
Earlham FC.
Earlham FC. Okay. And I believe that have you just signed for them yet?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago,
2
yeah.
weeks ago.
Okay. And happy with how it's going?
Yes, I feel good to be back playing football from always being messed about a little bit, not having as much game time as I wanted. Good to be back playing. Just ready to kick back on.
And it's all about playing, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, when you've got when you've got the enthusiasm, the desire to play, when you're not playing, it's obviously very frustrating, isn't it?
Especially at my age.
And how did you cope then? How did you cope with that frustration?
It's difficult, isn't it? Speaking to the likes of JJ, who's almost done it now. 30 years old, is he? A little bit of advice and just understanding that's football, I guess. Sometimes you play, sometimes you don't. You just wait for the opportunity, and when you get it, you've got to take it.
So, obviously at the age of 16, when you left high school, you had a big decision to make in terms of what your next step is, in terms of colleges, etc.
Yeah.
Why did you choose Newcastle-under-Lyme College and the AGFA?
Don't want to embarrass him, but a big reason is you've done everything young players want to do. Whether you want to be to the top or you just want to play football like I am right now, you've done everything everybody wants to do. So the biggest reason is obviously you. I thought if I can come with all the desire I want, you could learn me and almost develop me into the player I need to become, which I believe you have done.
I think in terms of me being your coach, in terms of me being your manager, I think it was very easy to coach you because, you know, yes, a coach can improve players, and I think from a tactical point of view, the game has moved on leaps and bounds. It's very much different to what I was used to. You know, I was used to just a simple 4-4-2. Now you've got all different formations, etc., etc. But generally speaking, Ethan, it's down to the player. It's down to the player. What kind of levels of enthusiasm is that player bringing? How determined? How fit are they, etc., etc. And you for me, you were a 10 out of 10 in terms of ticking all them boxes. So a real privilege to coach, and I think you did excellently. In terms of your time at the AGFA, how do you think you progressed? 1, as an individual, and 2, as a footballer?
Again, you said it's a privilege, 10 out of 10. I thought you got the best out of me. I got the best out of myself to be where I needed to be. Playing the highest level, almost about going full time, I believe is a big achievement. As a lad who didn't have no professional club background growing up, so in that perspective, I feel brilliant. I think I've done everything I need to do, and then even outside of football as a human being, I feel I've progressed. I've become really mature. No bad decisions. 20 years old, and again, that comes from almost being a full time footballer at college with you. in the later life.
And did that package work in terms of the academic side and the football side? Do you think it worked perfectly well, or do you think it was quite challenging?
Well, for me, who just wanted to come play football, was quite challenging. But I feel for me, when I never become a footballer, I've never been a full-time band. You coming in Monday, Tuesday, game Wednesday, analysis Thursday, I felt like a footballer. So then outside that with the academic, I felt like it bring me back down to earth a little bit. Not thinking I'm on top of the world and I'm playing, I'm skipping lessons because I'm going to play football in Liverpool, Wales. So I think it breaks it up, it does help as an overall, yes.
And it's hugely important, isn't it? Because as a youngster, you obviously have this ambition and this desire to become a professional footballer. I think it was inevitable that you was going to earn a living out of the game, whether that be full-time professional footballer or whether it was going to be semi-pro. I think it was inevitable because, one, how good you was ability-wise, but you just wanted it so much.
Yeah.
But you always, I think, in the back of a lot of young people's minds, or the reality of it is, everything's stacked against you in terms of odds, that you're not going to become a footballer. The numbers will tell us that. So it's very, very important then that you obviously, get your head down and knuckle down in terms of your academics, and you manage to pass your qualifications. So even though the package is quite difficult, it's quite demanding, I think if you are structured in terms of your timetable and you manage your time very well, and you make little sacrifices outside of the college, I think it's very, very much doable. In terms of your time at the academy, what would you say was your best moment, maybe your proudest moment, so to speak?
Winning the cup, being captain, winning the cup, first time in a long time.
Who on earth made you captain?
This man to me right. Best decision you made, I guess, isn't it?
I'd like to think I've made lots of good decisions, Ethan, but I think when you look at an individual, I was fortunate enough to be a captain of Stoke, so very privileged, very honoured, and I always think that when a manager chooses you, it's a huge compliment because he's asking you to lead a group of men, so you must have then some leadership characteristics within your DNA. So even though it was my decision to kind of pick you as being a captain, it was almost an easy decision to make. You kind of like made my decision, and that was we won. Did we win 2-0? Was it 2-0?
No, 3-0. I scored and got an assist. So yeah, another proud moment. Obviously going out and doing what I should do. Big games. Big players should stand up, and I guess I did on that occasion.
And it's quite fitting. It was at Stoke City's ground as well, wasn't it?
Stoke.
It's almost like a home game.
Yeah.
Been there many times. And am I right in saying that you represented England as well?
Yeah, through the college and then through my county as well. So you had England colleges, which is through you, and England schools, which is through your county, and I was privileged to. And
who did you play against?
So for England colleges from you, I played against Romania, got an assist in that game. You played your your Italy C, your...
Did you go and travel to Italy or not?
Yes, we went to Rome and you had a group. So you had Italy, Romania, Wales and Ireland. You play each game and then you play them twice. You see where you finish, obviously. We were out for a week, and then you got the privilege to go and travel around Italy. So we went to Rome, which was quite good. England's schools was almost the same, but you went away as a community shield. That's what it was called. So you had England. It says England, which was us, Italy, France, Romania, Republic of Ireland, and Northern Ireland. Again, you stayed away. That was about 2 weeks.
And did you play in all them games?
Yeah, I was captain against Italy, Republic of Ireland and Wales.
And who was the best team you played?
So we played Inter Milan under 23s.
Inter Milan?
Inter Milan, their actual 23s. And again, you understand why you are where you are, because most of them players, again, will not make it into the league. And they were just levels above all of us.
What, in terms of physically, ability, footballing mindset?
Football mindset and, ability. So you say about you got to run in this and that. When you are technically that good, and you have a philosophy of playing, sometimes against when you are a lot better, they set the tempo. They would run when they want to, or they'd walk when they want to walk. They were really
so they kind of like literally dictate the whole pace of the game. Yeah, it's the quality of that first touch, it's the vision, it's the quality of the pass, the tempo of the pass.
There was one player for us who was just signed for Marseille, Ilman Ndiaye. He was at that level, so we couldn't get close to anyone, and he just know when to press and go and get tied to someone, and you could just see the level. And again, that's from him coming from where I am, but he was just better.
Safe to say you did okay.
I did okay
regarding your time at the college.
Yes, I believe so. Yeah.
Who was your biggest, or who is your biggest inspiration? Now it can be whether it's your mum, your dad, maybe your whole family unit, or if it's someone outside of the family, or whether it's a footballing idol. Who would you say your biggest inspiration is?
My dad. I mean, he's done that. He's got me here. He's got me here. We had no money. He missed time off work to make sure my day was right. So my dad. Outside of in football would be Wayne Rooney.
Wayne Rooney.
Yeah.
He wasn't bad, was he?
No, he's the best Englishman to play football.
Best Englishman to play football?
Yes.
Better than Steven Gerrard?
I'm actually going to say Gerrard. Yes.
Do you think he's a more complete footballer than Gerrard?
No.
Therefore he can't be better then?
But you'd say Messi's better than Gerrard?
This is a very good debate.
And Gerrard is if you stack 10 assets at passing, tackling, etc., Gerrard would be 9, 10 on everything. Messi can't tackle.
Okay, that's just one aspect of the game.
Okay, but you want to know overall.
That's a very good comeback, that, Ethan. Okay, you got me on that. But in terms of the best English player, we'll go with Gerrard, not Rooney. I mean, it's
on par. We'll give it on par.
Okay, so just got some quick fire questions for you now. So quick fire.
Yes.
So that means quick.
Yep, quick.
Okay.
I got you.
So, favourite player, Steven Gerrard?
Wayne Rooney.
If you could play at one stadium in the world, full capacity, where would you play?
Old Trafford.
Man United fan?
Rooney fan.
Superpower?
Speed.
Speed. You're a bit slow, aren't you?
Yeah.
Your favourite meal?
Pasta. Chicken and pasta.
What's your sauce?
Mayonnaise. Chicken, pasta,
just
mayonnaise.
Pasta, chicken with just mayonnaise?
Yeah, or a kebab. Yeah.
Not like cream or tomato with your pasta, no?
No tomato.
Favourite holiday destination?
The Maldives.
The Maldives. Have you been there before?
No.
Name me something on your bucket list.
Again, the Maldives. To make as much money as possible.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And what would you do with all that money?
Invest it and give back to my family.
Share your wealth. Favourite superhero?
The Hulk.
The Hulk?
Yeah.
Favourite car?
Aston Martin.
Aston Martin?
Yeah.
Any particular Aston Martin? DB11. Mm-hmm. Well, you've already researched it, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, you got targets. Yeah. Favourite film?
Probably The Lone Survivor. Mark Wahlberg.
True story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a very good film, actually. Very good film. Describe yourself in 3 words.
Strong, enthusiastic, happy.
Okay. Yeah. Strong as in physically or mentally or both?
Enthusiastic to go and get things done, learn, as you know, and just happy. No point to do I got anything. Be happy.
Great stuff. Mm-hmm. Well, listen, I appreciate you coming in, like I said at the start, Ethan, and from, I said similar words to Lewis Salmon. We were very, very fortunate to have the likes of Lewis and the likes of yourself come down to the academy. And, you speak about your dad. It's your dad that got you here. Mm-hmm. I think your dad played a big part, but I think ultimately it's down to you, the individual, and how much you want something, having the desire to work harder than everyone else around them. that was something that you're very much in control of. The enthusiasm you brought to the academy, to the training sessions, to the matches. You are a leader, and that's why I picked you as skipper, and it's why other managers have picked you as a skipper, and you've been a real, well, you were a real pleasure to coach, and it's great to see you doing so well right now. Okay, so well done.
Thank you.
No problem.